Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Munch. This was created by SNK and licensed to Centuri in 1983, and it is also called Joyful Road. And it's kind of a dumb name. Munch makes more sense because you are a car. Look at the control panel there. There are two joysticks. One controls your car, and the other controls your arm. And yeah, the car has an arm. Well, it actually has two arms, but you can only control one at a time. And you move the one joystick left and right to extend that arm outwards or inwards. And there's the arm in action, one of them. But it's called Munchmobile because your car can grab food items and eat them. This is a bizarre game. Here's a look at the demo. Sometimes there are extremely tight quarters, and if you even graze the side of the road, you lose a life. And if your arm is extended and it hits a bush or a sign, then it will be paralyzed for a few seconds, and it will act like it's in pain. And you can't do anything other than steer. This game is not complete in MAME. The scoring does not work. I mean, you cannot enter your initials, at least. We'll go ahead and get started. Because the collision detection is really not fair, and there I put one in the garbage, there will be garbage that you can put the food items in. Oops. You get good points if you put it in the garbage. And, oops, there will be gas canisters that you definitely do not want to miss because you have a fuel supply, and when it runs out, you lose a life. So do not miss those gas canisters. And you can even grab the fish that jump out of the water. And there I got points for putting its bones in the trash. You can just drop the food on the side of the road, but you won't get the points. And again, if you whack your arm that's extended on various things on the side of the road, like bushes or trees, then or signs, then your car will act in pain for a few seconds, and it can't extend its arms. Your goal is just to reach the end of the course, and then you get to go inside your house. You can crash into your house on accident and lose a life, but you'll see the guy is the driver of the Munchmobile, and he's reuniting with his wife. You can grab money bags for extra points. Steering and, oops, I didn't even need it. Steering and trying not to crash and trying to maneuver your arms is a real pain in the ass. And it's made much more difficult in MAME, I'm guessing. This is probably hard to play in the arcades. I remember seeing it once, but I didn't play it. Not that I can remember. But yeah, grab those gas canisters all the time when you see them. There will be moments later on in the game where you need to use that little turnoff on the road to avoid oncoming cars. And there's very little crap. I was paying more attention to the food item than my driving, and that's easy to do. It's just, yeah, you have very little road purchase here, and again, the collision detection is very unforgiving. Oh, good. Definitely don't want to miss those. There's a bottle of soda. Oops, and I didn't even drink it. Yeah, you can accidentally pass the food from one arm to the other and not have eaten it. You need to bring it into the center of your car and then stop, and then you'll have eaten that. Ah, crap! God! Just the collision detection is just not fair in this game. But yeah, you just need to make it to the end and into your house. And there will sometimes be oncoming cars. And like I was saying, later on in the game, there will be very tight quarters and cars coming at you. And there will be little tiny turnoffs in the road where you'll need to move to avoid the cars. And you can speed up a little bit by pushing and holding up on the joystick. Early on in the game, that's not important. But it gets it more important later on in the game. Yeah, there I just dropped an apple core on the road. That doesn't give you the points like dropping it in the wastebasket does. It's such a bizarre game, and I'd like it more if you were able to go off the road a little bit. But nope, just grazing the side of the road will make you lose a life. Oh, glad I grabbed that. And again, you can grab the fish and eat them and deposit their bones in the trash for points. Oh. But yeah, don't whack your arm on, is it a bush or a, crap. Yeah, you just don't get much room to maneuver. Don't whack your hand on it like a tree or a bush or a sign. Because that'll put your car in pain for a few seconds and you can't stick your arms out. And if you're close to a gas can, that'll really suck. Yeah, that's not fair that they put the gas can there, because you're busy messing with the tight turn. And you'll see my car is like in pain because it's almost out of gas. Crap. Well, that's Munch Mobile by SNK and licensed to Centuri. Now here's where MAME screwed it up. I'm hearing the sound of me maneuvering the letters to put in, but they don't show up in MAME. Maybe one day MAME will fix that. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, this is also known as Joyful Road. And that's the original Japan version. The graphics in this game aren't particularly great, even for 1983. See, this is one of the later levels. Really frickin' hard. Very little room to maneuver, and you have to use those turnoffs very, very wisely. Oops, smack. Yeah, it's a weirdo game. I mean, it's not a bad idea, it's just not fair with such tight turns, so they needed to speed up to use that turnoff to get away from that oncoming car. But that was Munch Mobile, also known as Joyful Road, by SNK in 1983 and licensed to Centuri. Well, this is Crazy Climb Rady saying thanks for watching Munch Mobile, also known as Joyful Road, by SNK and licensed to Centuri in 1983. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Happy Labor Day weekend. I will see you soon with another video. Take it easy, folks. Bye-bye.